ball by
Alexis Zavala leading the Spartans.
Snap to Escobar. Jay Escobar.
Jay run, Jay run, slides in with a leadoff triple.
Backhanded by McKay with a big winner by McKay.
Lakewood Youth Sports presents the 12 through 14-year-old 2025 championship matchup with the San Martin Warriors taking on the Boyer Cardinals here at Mayfair Park. Let's have a look at the rosters.
Carlos Avalos, 23.
Michael Becerra, number 21.
Maru Carcamo, number 17.
My name is Anthony Cisneros. I'm number 2.
Rufino Espinoza, number 13.
Jacob Fuentes, number 7.
Alan Leon, 31.
Sebastian Leon, 24.
Eli Medina, position catcher, number 55.
Kenneth Kwach, number 10.
My name is George Tapia. I'm number 11. I play center field.
Royce Willie, 0-0.
Hi, my name is Luis Leon, and I am head coach of San Martin Warriors.
Elliot Medina, assistant coach.
Jorge Tapia, senior assistant coach.
Edgar Becerra, number 6.
Evan Dalzer, number 18.
My name is Jordan Venosa, and I'm number 16.
Sam Carbajal, number 50.
My name is Travis Enge, and I'm number 24.
My name is Trent Enge, and my number is 8.
Number 11, Miles Geeson.
My name is Emilio Moya, and I'm number 26.
Isaac Palacios, number 11.
Jack Price, number 3.
Coach George Moya, manager, Cardinals.
My name is Coach Al. I'm ready to win.
All right, here at Mayfair Park, getting ready to rumble here. J.R. Ibarra along with the City TV crew. Trent Ainge on the mound, and Alan Leon will be your first batter here for the Warriors. The Warriors in their gray outfits as he's looking for first pitch for a strike. Cardinals in the dark blue and red caps. Beautiful day for baseball in this 12 through 14-year-old matchup to close out the 2025 season here at Mayfair Park. Just outside, making it now 1-1. Trent Ainge, once again, your starting pitcher here on the mound for the Cardinals. Just missing for 2. Cardinals coming into this matchup 11-1, so they've had a fine 2025 campaign. Chopper to short should be routine, and Moya can't handle the catch, so that'll be safely aboard here for Alan Leon. Carlos Avalos will now come to the plate. He's your shortstop. Also serves second and first during the tenure here in 2025. So nobody out, one man aboard at first. Ainge on the pitch, outside in the dirt, and that will advance the runner. So now Leon is to second base. So top of the first, one man on second. Avalos at the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice inside pitch by Ainge. Coming to you from Lisa Fernandez Field at Mayfair Park in the beautiful city of Lakewood. Steal at third. Ball is passed, and he'll hold up wisely. Leon took a look at it momentarily. Very wisely checks up, but nonetheless, right in scoring position early here in the first inning of play. So one runner aboard at third. No outs. Avalos low and inside for ball. Great base running. One thing you'll notice in regards to what we've seen with some of our younger categories, as now you get the runners being able to lead off the bag. And that'll walk. So now we have runners at the corners with nobody out. Anthony Cisneros will now come to the plate. He's your second baseman here for the Warriors. Luis Leon, your head coach for the San Martin Warriors, assisted by Elliot Medina and George Tapia. Swing and a miss right down the pipeline. Nicely done. Runner does steal second, though. So you have runners now at second and third. So very good base running here by the Warriors to position themselves in scoring position inside pitch for ball. Once again, one thing I love seeing with a lot of these younger categories, the coaches really work on having these kids be so well trained, heads up, ready to advance down low and inside for ball. But base running is the way to start manufacturing runs. Obviously, you don't see a whole lot of power hitters who can poke it over the fence at this age group. So you just try to do what's necessary to put yourself in scoring position. Chopper foul. So runners at second and third, nobody out. Outside pitch for ball. Gets past the catcher momentarily. Edgar Becerra behind the plate here for the Cardinals. Nice leadoff there by Avalos. And that'll walk. Consecutive walks now loads the bases with nobody out. So the Cardinals kind of in trouble here. Elliot Medina now coming to the plate. Medina is your catcher for the Warriors. Batting cleanup. Let's see if he can poke in a run or two here. Top of the first. No score, nobody out. Outside for ball. Once again, you're watching the 12 through 14-year-old age division here for Lakewood Youth Sports in the 2025 championship matchup. Just missing. So bases loaded, nobody out. Golden opportunity for the Warriors to poke in a run. Foul tip. So Ainge very methodically taking his time, just checking on the runners. Nice lead by Avalos. Just missing. 3-1 count, so the pressure is on the Cardinals here. Ainge on the pitch. Just missing, so that will walk in a run. It'll now be a one-run advantage here for the Warriors. 3 consecutive walks, top of the first. The Warriors leading by 1. Amaru Carcamo now to the batter's box, and it looks like the Cardinals are going to have a little bit of a powwow just to try to settle things down here. George Moya, your coach for the Border Cardinals, spending time with the troops here to say, hey, settle down. Yeah, we do have some issues to work on. Bases continue to be loaded now. And Coach Moya just trying to make sure his troops are A-OK. Still early here in the first inning. Nobody out presently. And Carcamo to the plate. There you see Cisneros taking a nice little lead off the bag. Swing and a miss by Carcamo. He is your center fielder here for the Warriors. 1-0 is your lead with San Martin. Now it's 0-2, so nice way to come back after that little powwow. Ainge just kind of settling in so far, taking his time, which is good. You don't want to pressure yourself into making mistakes here. Just outside, 1-2. Bases loaded. Warriors leading by 1 run. Top of the first. Pop up. And just foul. Beautiful day for baseball here at Mayfair Park in the beautiful city of Lakewood. City TV bringing you all the action. J.R. Ibarra getting you through this finals matchup in the 12 through 14-year-olds here. Swing and a strikeout. So that's a way to settle in after taking out for a little bit of a powwow there by Ainge. Gets his first strikeout of the day. Sebastian Leon will now come to the batter's box with a bases loaded scenario here for the Warriors, leading by 1 run. So Ainge has really settled in just outside for ball 1. Throughout the season, Trent not only was your pitcher, he also spent time at third, shortstop, and at first. High fly ball. It will be foul. Man, that could have been trouble. Sebastian Leon really got a hold of that one just outside of the baseline, though. Once again, we have a bases loaded scenario. Outside pitch. So the Cardinals doing what they can to try to alleviate any more damage in this top of the first. Pretty good leadoff by the runners. Pop up, and that'll be foul. Want to keep up to date of everything that is going on in the city of Lakewood? Just go online to lakewoodca.gov, lakewoodca.gov. See all the great happenings that are taking place in this community, and maybe you can get your kids signed up as well to participate here in Lakewood Youth Sports. In the dirt. So Ainge still trying to find that strike zone here. Leon inside, just missing, so that will bring in another run. Two to nothing now your score here by San Martin. George Tapia now comes to the plate, still with a bases loaded situation and nobody out. Just catching it for strike. It's already 4 walks on the contest here for Ainge. And the Cardinals just trying to minimize the damage here, but they've allowed 2 runs to walk in. Base runners trying to provide a little distraction. Nice inside pitch for strike. But you can see the base runners taking advantage there with the situation. Tapia looking at 1 and 2. Top of the first. Warriors leading by 2 runs. Outside. Good stop by Becerra. Double deuce here. Bases loaded. Ainge just trying to close this one out. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Second strikeout of the day here for Ainge, so nicely done. Jacob Fuentes now comes to the bat here for the Warriors. Love the intro music. In the dirt. So we have two away. Bases remain loaded. Ainge just trying to close out this inning and alleviate the damage after having walked in a couple of runs. Swing and a miss for strike. Fuentes chops it, and it'll be a force out to third, and that will draw the inning to a close, but not until the Warriors score 2 runs. We're headed to the bottom of the first with the Cardinals coming to bat. Jordan Benosa will come to the plate. So the Cardinals trailing by 2. Alan Leon on the mound here for the Warriors. Outside pitch for ball 1. So the Warriors come right out in the top of the first, putting the first 2 runs on the board, and now the Cardinals having to play some catch-up here in the bottom of the first. Once again, low and outside, making it 2-0. In there for strike. Leon on the pitch. High and inside. Nicely done. Leon's got an interesting delivery. Almost a sidearm look about it. Whoa, got that one a little bit out of control. Benosa wisely ducks on that one. I know that was not intentional, just things happen. 3-2 is your count. Here to Jordan Ryder Benosa. Inside for strike. Nicely done right inside that strike zone. First strikeout of the day here for Leon. Evan Belzer now coming to the plate with 1 out. Chopper foul. Once again, this is your 12 through 14-year-old championship matchup to close out the 2025 season with your San Martin Warriors taking on the Cardinals of Boyer. 0-1. That's a chopper. It is fair. So the Cardinals aboard. Looks like he may go for 2. No, decides to check up. Nice poke by Belzer. So with 1 away, 1 aboard, Trent Ainge now comes to the plate. Trent, your starting pitcher here, trying to generate something offensively for the Cardinals. Looking at ball 1. Play to first. Once again, in this age category, base runners can come off the bag for a leadoff. So you'll see a lot of different things happening. Nice down the pipeline pitch by Leon. Nicely done. He's got really good velocity on the pitch. So the two pitchers kind of dueling it out here. Inside chopper for foul. So Leon with the advantage. Right down the pipeline for a strike. So second strikeout of the day here for Leon. Brings Edgar Becerra to the plate for the first time with 1 runner aboard, but 2 away. just missing inside. Elliot Medina is behind the plate as your catcher here for the Warriors. Play to first. Not in time. Once again, play to first. So Balzer kind of playing with the mindset here of Leon, but they're trying to keep him honest. Nice strike down the pipeline. In addition to being the pitcher here, Leon will sometimes, just missing, will sometimes play at the shortstop position for the San Martin Warriors. Leon looking over the shoulder. Foul tip. Two to nothing is your lead here by the Warriors. Cardinals trying to generate something offensively. And that'll be the third strikeout of the inning. We'll head to the second with the Warriors leading by 2 runs. Rufino Espinosa to the plate. First time at the plate as the Warriors enjoying a 2-0 advantage. Moya is now on the mound here. He's your left-hander. So Coach Moya shaking things up, trying to make things happen. As unfortunately the Cardinals walked in a couple of runs. Moya, who was playing at first base to start off the day of baseball. Top of the second, Warriors leading by 2 over the Cardinals. Moya on the pitch. Ball is hit sharply. Should be routine. Got him. Nicely done there by the Cardinals. Kenneth Quach will now come to the plate. Got to credit Sam Carbajal on making sure he got that ball. Pass pitch here. So nice defensive work by the Cardinals. Top of the second inning. Warriors at bat in their gray uniforms. Cardinals in their dark blue-red caps. Nice strike. Moya just taking his time at the mound, trying not to rush himself, which is good. Trying to get himself into a rhythm here. With 1 away. Floats it outside for ball. Got it. Moya now getting himself in a groove here in the top of the second. Double deuce. Floats it, just missed the corner. Three and two's your count. Moya really taking his time here. And that'll be a walk. Fifth walk allowed by the Cardinals so far in this contest. Michael Becerra to the plate. Poker just gets past short. And that'll advance the runners. So you have runners at the corners now, one away. Royce Willie now to the plate. Swing and a miss for Royce. Runners at the corners with one man out. Warriors leading by 2 runs. Foul tip, now making it 0-2 to Royce. Moya still methodically taking his time here. So the Cardinals trying to close this one out. Fouled. Remains 0-2. Hit high, right to second, might double it up, and they do. That ends the inning, or excuse me, the top of the second inning. It's the Warriors remaining on top by 2 runs. So the Cardinals here trying to generate some things offensively. Sam Carbajal now to the plate here for the Cardinals, looking at ball 1. Carbajal, who plays first base, also has spent time as a pitcher and shortstop through the 2025 season. Low and inside makes it 2-0. Three knows your count to Carbajal. Bottom of the second. Chopper is routine to first base. Nicely done. This will bring up Jack Bryce to the plate with 1 away. Cardinals trailing by 2 runs in the bottom of the second. Chopper for strike 1. Alan Leon having a really nice outing so far. Down the pipeline for a strike, already with 3 strikeouts on the day. Outside for ball. Leon has given up 1 hit, but 3 strikeouts. Outside for ball. Inside pitch. Misses. Now makes it 3-2 to Price. Chopper right to the mound should be routine, and it is. Two away. Isaac Palacios now coming to the plate here for the Cardinals. So Leon has managed to get the batters grounded out in the last 2 at-bats here. Outside for ball. Right down the pipeline for strike. Leon really has nice velocity on his delivery. Oh, just missing, just lost control of it momentarily. Thankfully didn't hit the batter. Now makes it a 2-1 count to Palacios. Two and 2 is your count now. 2 away, bottom of the second. San Martin Warriors leading this contest by 2-0 over the Boyer Cardinals. Swing and a miss, and another strikeout registered by Leon. We're going to head to the third with the Warriors leading by 2. Alan Leon, who's doing a fine job on the mound, now back in the batter's box. Hits it sharply. Gets past the second baseman. He'll be safely aboard. Second time of the day here for Leon to get safely aboard with a single. Avalos to the batter's box. Now we have another pitching change here by the Cardinals. Jack Price is now on the mound, so Coach Moya just trying to find that right groove here defensively. Played a second. And he's out. So Alan Leon got himself maybe a little bit too greedy there on the base running, but he'll be sent to the dugout, and it's 1 away. Inside pitch, misses by Price. And a walk here by Price. Anthony Cisneros now coming back to the batter's box. Last time to the plate, he was walked. So with 1 aboard, 1 away, Price just missing. Great to have you along with us here on City TV. J.R. Ibarra with our award-winning crew bringing you the action. In this 12 through 14-year-old matchup here for 2025, San Martin Warriors taking on the Boyer Cardinals, and it's the Warriors up by 2 runs. Once again, the base runners trying to distract Price. Chopper. And looks like everybody will be safe. Elliot Medina to the plate. He's got runners at second and third with one out. Outside pitch. Good trap there by Becerra. Pop foul. Medina was walked his first time at bat. Now has an opportunity to possibly poke a run in. Just inside, hits the batter. And that will load up the bases. Looks like he'll be okay, but we want to make sure, you know, the main thing about the kids here, we want to make sure everybody's A-okay. So Coach Moya having a little bit of a discussion here with Price, just trying to settle him down as they now confront a bases loaded situation with only one away. So the Cardinals once again find themselves in a sticky situation. With a potential opportunity to try to poke some more runs onto the scoreboard. Warriors leading by 2 runs, but now in threatening situation here with bases loaded, one out. Carcamo to the plate, swing and a miss. Carcamo was struck out in the first inning. Just missing, now makes it 1-1. So the Warrior base runners taking a substantial leadoff, trying to put a little bit of pressure here on Price. Nice stop by Becerra. Carcamo facing a 2-1 count, bases loaded. Got it. Just when Price needed that one to get right in that strike zone. So now making it double deuces. Pop foul. Top of the third, Warriors leading by 2 runs. Just missing. Now makes it full count. So a sticky situation here with bases loaded, one away. Pressure is now on Price. Inside, missing. So that'll bring in another run. 3-0 is now your score. And Sebastian Leon will come to the plate. Leon was walked in the first inning, but he's now looking at a bases loaded scenario with one away. So the Cardinals doing all they can to try to retire the side here, but it's still just one away. High for ball 2. Once again, you see the Warrior base runners taking substantial leads off the bat. High fly ball, and it'll be out of play. San Martin Warriors, head coach Luis Leon, assisted by Elliot Medina and Jorge Tapia. outside for ball. So Price trying to find that strike zone. Once again, it's a one away with bases loaded scenario here for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Nice pitch down the pipeline for a strike. So Price registers his first strikeout of the day. George Tapia coming to the plate, 2 away, bases remain loaded. Strike. So Price trying to get himself in a groove from a pitching standpoint, faced with a bases loaded situation, has walked in 1 run. Hit sharply into left field, will get by the fielder. It'll score 2 runs, possibly 3. And just like that, the Warriors bring him in. Now make it a 6-0 lead, and a great batting here by George Tapia gives him a double with 3 RBIs. Jacob Fuentes looking at strike. He grounded out last time at the plate, but just like that, the Warriors taking a pretty substantial lead at 6-0. Chopper gets past short, gets past the fielder. This will bring in another run. 7-0 now your score. Jacob Fuentes safely aboard at second. Now brings up Rufino Espinosa. Espinosa was walked last time at the plate. Runner at second. So the Warriors trying to really bust this one open. Inside for strike. So Price trying to retire the side here and close this one out in the top of the 3rd. In the dirt. Looks like runner will advance. So just like that, another runner in scoring position here for the Warriors. Great heads of base running here by the Warriors. Just missing. And that'll be another walk here. So Espinosa, having walked twice, now standing aboard at first. You have runners at the corner, 2 outs. Kenneth Quach at the plate here. With a swing and miss. Price just getting that strike zone. Price trying to retire the side here. Good stop by Becerra. Nice work. Warriors leading by 6 runs. Chopper foul. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Price lets that one loose, and it looks like it'll bring in a run. Play to the plate. He is there. Great base running here by the Warriors brings in another run. Now it's an 8-0 advantage in the top of the third. Espinosa is now at second. Ball gets passed, and now Espinosa goes to third. Quach is walked. So once again, you have base runners at each corner. So another situation where you have 4 walks, and it looks like the Cardinals may make another pitching change as Coach Moya trying to find that groove here. Espinosa's going to get some time to warm up. So Jordan Espinosa is now at the plate, throws it inside. So Cardinals once again trying to mix things up here. Pop up should be routine, and it is. Finally, the side is retired, but not until some serious damage is done. Cardinals trailing this one 8-0. Miles Geeson to the plate for the first time. Looking inside for strike. Alan Leon remains on the mound here for the Warriors. He's done a fine job during this contest. Check swing. Bottom of the third, Cardinals trailing by 8 runs. Swing and a miss. One and two's your count. Right there for the strikeout. Already 5 strikeouts on the day here for Leon. And has only given up 1 hit. Travis Ainge to the plate. He's looking at strike. Just like that, he's ahead of the batter. 0-2. Nice inside pitch. Just missing will now make it 1-2. Keep yourself up to date on everything that is happening in the great city of Lakewood by going online to lakewoodca.gov, lakewoodca.gov. Swing and a miss for another strikeout. Two consecutive strikeouts registered here by Leon. And it just seems like he's actually getting himself into an even stronger groove. As Emilio Moya, who started things off as your first baseman, swing and a miss for strike 1. Moya was also on the mound briefly there for the Cardinals. That is strike 2. So Leon really gaining some stronger confidence here as this game wears on. High and outside, 1-2. So 2 away, bottom of the third, Cardinals trailing by 8. And that'll be a strikeout. 3 consecutive strikeouts. Closes out the inning. Headed to the 4th. Royce Willie to the plate here for the Warriors. They enjoy an 8-0 lead here in the top of the fourth. So the Cardinals have had their share of struggles. We have Benosa on the mound here for the Cardinals. Inside pitch to Royce for ball. That just missing. Down the pipeline for strike. Nice pitch. So Benosa getting himself in a groove. And that'll be a walk.
You're fine. You almost got it.
Nobody out, one man aboard at first. Alan Leon back to the plate here for the Warriors. He has poked in a couple of singles so far in this contest. Looking at strike. So Benosa getting himself in the groove from a pitching standpoint here. High and outside for ball. Swing and a miss. Double deuce. Benosa, not only a pitcher, has also spent time in the shortstop position here for the Cardinals. Just missing now for full count. So no outs, one man aboard at first. Warriors leading at 8-0 here in the top of the fourth. In the dirt, that'll send Leon to first base. So he's been aboard 3 times here in this contest. Carlos Avalos to the plate. He's been walked twice in this contest. So you have runners at first and second. Nobody out. High pitch for ball 1. Now making it 2-0. Beautiful day for baseball here in the city of Lakewood. Once again, another prime example why Lakewood Youth Sports is such a great thing for all the kids in our communities, for both boys and girls. Nice strike. So many great opportunities to participate here in Lakewood Youth Sports in so many different activities, different teams. Been such a staple in this fine community for years and years. Down the pipeline for strike. Once again, if you want to get your child involved, go to lakewoodca.gov, lakewoodca.gov. Look up Lakewood Youth Sports. There's so many different opportunities. In the dirt will advance the runners. So now runners at second and third. Good heads up base running here by the Warriors. But there's so many ways and opportunities to get your kids as well as adults getting involved as volunteers in the coaching aspect. And a called strike 3. Anthony Cisneros now to the plate with runners at second and third. One away. 2 runners aboard. Warriors leading by 8, fouled back. But as we were saying, so many different opportunities here for parents and kids to get involved with Lakewood Youth Sports. And we are so grateful for the many volunteers, coaches who make up anything that is successful here with this program here in the city of Lakewood. Ball is passed. Great stop by the setup. One away. Runners at second and third. Benosa trying to make some things happen defensively here for the Cardinals. Just missing. Benosa just methodically taking his time, which is good. See the base runners doing what they can to take a pretty sizable lead off. Down the pipeline for strike. Nicely done. And it'll be a walk. So now bases loaded. Elliot Medina to the plate. Moya once again. Coach Moya going to come to the mound. He might be looking for another pitching change, or at least just to have a word with Benosa, just to settle him down. Here you are in another bases loaded scenario. Only one out. So it's been kind of a frustrating day here for the Cardinals. So Benosa will remain in the game. Coach Moya just trying to settle him in. Elliot Medina to the plate. Walked in the first, was hit by a pitch last time to the batter's box. But looking at a bases loaded situation, so the Warriors might be able to capitalize here on this one with only one away. Low and that's outside for ball. Just missing. Bases loaded, one away. Golden opportunity for the Warriors to add some more runs here. High fly ball. Ball in the gap and bring in a run. Actually, it'll be a home run here. Grand slam home run. Elliot Medina delivers big time here. Grand slam home run. What a crushing blow here for the Cardinals. Still one away, nobody on. High and inside. But Elliot Medina, you don't always see over the fence home runs at this age group. It does happen, and Medina delivers big time. Swing and a miss, 1-1. cleans out the bases, adds more runs here, and it's a 12-0 advantage here for the Warriors, and it's still 1 out. Hit sharply to right field. It is fair. And it'll be a stand-up double. Carcamo doing a fine job keeping this rally running here. Sebastian Leon will come to the plate. Bit of a discussion here. I'm wondering if Coach Moya might make a pitching change. Yep, Benosa is going to sit down, so the Cardinals will bring in another pitcher here. This time with Sam Carbajal taking the mound, so they'll give him some opportunity to warm up here. But it's the Warriors leading by 12 runs. Carbajal, who has spent time at first base, has also been a shortstop during the season here. Now being called upon to try to make some things happen from a pitching standpoint here for the Cardinals as they trail this one by 12 runs. So it's been a tough outing here for the Cardinals. With one away, one runner aboard at second. So Carbajal given a little bit more time here to warm things up. And Sebastian Leon will come up to the plate. Once again, great to have you along with us here through the contest here, the 12 through 14-year-old matchup, championship matchup here for 2025. Ball's in the dirt, might send the runner to third, and it does. So Carcamo puts himself in scoring position at third. He'll take a bit of a leadoff. Carbajal trying to retire the side, still with 1 out. Low and inside for ball. Coming to you from Mayfair Park with City TV, this is J.R. Ibarra. Thank you so much for joining us here. Chopper to short, and that will bring in another run, though. So now makes it 13-0. George Tapia will come into the plate. Inside for strike. Two away. Warriors leading by 13. At strike. Tapia struck out in the first. Brought in 3 RBIs last time at the plate. Swing and a miss. That retires the side. So now the Cardinals trying to make things up, coming up here in the bottom of the fourth. Jordan Benosa back to the plate here for the Cardinals. Leon remains on the mound. Leon. Ball hits sharply into center field, so the Cardinals showing some life here. Trying to get a rally going, trailing by 13 runs. Bowser to the plate. And they catch the runner. So the steal attempt falls flat. Great defense here by the Warriors. One away. Swing and a miss, and that'll be another strikeout by Leon. Eight strikeouts on the afternoon here for Leon. A fine job on the mound, has only given up 2 hits. Outside for ball. So it's Ainge, who had started off on the mound here for the Cardinals, to the plate. Right into the hands of second base. And that will retire the side. We head to the 5th with the Warriors leading by 13. Jacob Fuentes now to the plate. Swing and a miss. Fuentes had a double last time at the plate. Carbajal remains on the mound here for the Cardinals. So it's top of the 5th. Warriors with a commanding 13-0 lead. Swing and a miss here for strike. Hit sharply along right field in the gap. That could mean 2. And it'll be a stand-up double. Espinosa coming to the plate. He's been walked twice, now with a runner aboard. Swing and a miss for strike. So the Warriors have really been so effective at the plate. Now 0-2 here for Espinosa. Called strike. Just like that when you need it the most. So 4 strikeouts have been registered by Cardinals pitchers as Quach comes back to the plate here for the Warriors. Ball in the dirt. That will advance the runner, putting him in scoring position. So Fuentes sitting atop third with 1 away. Inside for strike. Swing and a miss. just high, and that'll be a Quach. I think a little bit of confusion there. He thought he was struck out. That is a strike, so that'll sit him down. So 2 consecutive strikeouts registered by Carbajal. Now makes it 2 away with a runner at third. Hit foul. Michael Becerra at the plate here for the Warriors. So 2 down, top of the 5th. Warriors leading this one 13-0. Been a tough day of it here for the Cardinals. Chopper to the mound. Should be routine. And it is. That retires the side. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Warriors leading by 13. Edgar Becerra to the plate here for the Cardinals. So here's the situation now as we're in the bottom of the 5th. The Cardinals must get a run to keep the contest alive. Swing and a miss on an inside pitch. If the Cardinals cannot generate any runs here, this will end the game early here instead of going 6. Inside, missing for ball. So it's the Cardinals on the hot plate here, trying and really needing to make something happen offensively as we have a pitching change. Jacob Fuentes now on the mound here for the Warriors. So Alan Leon, fine outing on the day. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. So 2 outs away. Carbajal to the batter's box. So as we mentioned, it is a must situation here for the Cardinals to generate some runs to keep the contest alive. Nice strike pitch here. Fuentes trying to close it out as the closer here for the Warriors. Down the pipeline for a strike. Pop up, and it'll be out of play. So 10 strikeouts have been registered by the Warriors, so the mound has really done its job here for San Martin. Chopper to third. And the ball gets past. Carbajal safely aboard. And he'll get the advancement to second base. What a way, a little bit of life being breathed into the Cardinals here with 1 man aboard, 1 out, Price to the batter's box. Once again, it's a situation where the Cardinals must get a run here in order to keep the game flowing and not end it early. Carbajal thought about it momentarily. Price hit into a ground out last time at the plate. So with 1 away, One aboard at second. Down the pipeline for strike. 1-2 situation to Price. Carbajal taking a lead off at second. Hit back for foul. Once again, this is your 12 through 14-year-old matchup in the championship. Swing and a strikeout. So 2 strikeouts registered here by Fuentes. So the Cardinals down to the final out. They must get a run to keep the contest going. Down the pipeline for strike. Isaac Palacios was struck out last time at the plate. Just like that, 0-2. So the Cardinals and Palacios down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, strike, call 3. That is going to end the contest. As we mentioned, unfortunately, because of the rules on the double-digit lead, the Cardinals needed to generate some runs in order to keep the contest moving, but because of the score scenario, that will wrap things up. So the San Martin Warriors are your champions in the 12 through 14-year-old age category here for 2025. Man, they really did a fine job on the mound. Jacob Fuentes closing things out for the Warriors after Alan Leon had a fine outing on the mound, only giving up 2 hits. So you'll see both squads crossing home plate with a congratulatory high five as they close out the 2025 season. So our thanks to the many volunteers, coaches, and players who made 2025 so successful. For City TV, this is J.R. Ibarra. It's the Warriors as your champions here for 2025.